Ghanatube suni for in semi costo my name was Ebeka na yekomwe homosexuality LGBTQ plus bills and seminal Ghana for say afuno because my train say be free mu abaso and free mu the empire yente she fiti time parliament passes a bill na was my penya senti ankofu bi so den seminal court my penya be say Ontimi sign wo abra court edinsa esisa asem so no te wo se Ojaima court edini ruling eba se court di ruling eba dia ede mampeni se obes ye beji LGBTQ+ na atum ana se ebe reject ni die ede na wa ede wa take is necessary steps no le do na se obehu se Sam George ni abriye pa o se ai dia el koso no nipa ni dia the entire delay eba from the judgment of delay eba from court ni na efi chief justice no ono na what's na say everything na ma say delay eba by this time till now no e was say Ghana ye asem na e wo court no e ka so medie wie a we de mapenyi esane ana on sign na interested 10 bi ekoso e wo court na obia de eni abre ana so bia eni age eno justice Kulendi na yankwe ye say Ghana rejects homosexuality. How Justice Kulendi used capital letters in landmark judgment. It's ENT. A justice of the Supreme Court of Ghana, Justice Yoni Kulendi, has, in a landmark ruling, categorically stated that no external forces or pressures can push the Supreme Court of Ghana to legalize homosexuality using capital letters to emphasize the independence of the court. It was saying, Asama pimu court we papa like those external forces and pressures will not move them the court to accept homosexuality. You guys won't be able to influence court. It was saying no homosexuality there time the Supreme Court judge in a strongly worded concerning opinion clearly established the position of the court after one Dr. *Ḥuran, a law lecturer, invoked the powers of the court to declare section 104 clause 1 subsection B of the Criminal and Offences Act 1960 Act 29 as constitutional or otherwise. The said provisions in the Constitution describes homosexuality or unnatural carnal knowledge, anal sex, as unlawful. Yes. It's a friend is a constitution. Is that we in our constitution we don't accept this homosexuality. Anal sex, and it is unlawful. So why do we want external pressures to push us to do what our constitution does not permit us to do? It's a way a question and now obisa. Writing the current opinion on behalf of his 7 colleagues who served on the panel chaired by Justice Panel Bafo Boni with Justice Imoro Amadou Tanko, Avril Lawrence Johnson, Ernest Gawu Yaudako Asari, and Ejay Frimpong as members, Justice Kulendi did not mince words. He did not mince words. He was very bold when it came to this declaration. I wish to state in emphatic terms that our constitution is supreme and not, so in capital letters, and not, NOT in capital letters, subservient to the constitution and laws of other nations and jurisdiction. Capitalizing the word not for emphasis, he continued, whilst the constitution and laws of other nations may have expressly legalized homosexuality, glorified gay marriages, and by way of affirmative action, promulgated legislation to propagate, outdoor, evangelize, preach, and sell the notions of homosexuality to every fabric of those societies. Ghana as a nation, I love this part, Ghana as a nation, and for that matter, this court cannot by peer pressure be cajoled into adopting a similar stance. Wow, that is so interesting and knowledgeable from this justice. Wakani now or saying we should Ghana constitution, our constitution does not accept anal sex, homosexuality, and money, mbagudi, memani, abemagudi. How? No, hell no. A big no. if others are mindful for so no omu constitution no and now they've preached it, they've evangelized it, they've done whatever. Ghana, our constitution does not permit us to act or to engage in such activity. There is no way external force or pressure will be deemed on them to go and accept it or more accept it. I say our constitution is sui generis and the only one of its kind. Thus, citizens who ply this court must do more than merely citing and referring to constitutions of other states as well as their case law into persuading us on what the law is or ought to be in Ghana. I think so. The laws of the constitution of the USA is different from that of Ghana. The constitution of Togo, Nigeria, Burkina Faso is different from that of Ghana. So if the constitution has permitted them to pass those things into law, to accept it and to whatever, Ghana, our constitution are not permitted because our constitution is supreme and is sovereign. All other law must subject to the laws of our constitution. In the US for constitution ne eka na GN to abra constitution ne enkasa eti Justice Kulendi and ordinary ruling na said no, Ghana, we are not accepting homosexuality. He's rejecting that. I think Sam George will be happy wherever he is. Yes, I think this is the right thing. So that's why Bamia came out to say we as Ghanaians no Quran no read natas ba no oyeno does not permit them to engage in such things. And now so in the Bible there is no way it was permitted. So why should we 70% of Christians and 30% of Muslims then because of external pressure and then I say tuma or how be Ghana so only one. There were a lot of strategies and so I'm ties with us. They will also lose. And then we say they will also lose. Justice Kulendi said it is in the constitution. Constitution provided when go and open the constitution. They read in year on those criminal offences act. Ne was for one say constitution near casa. It was for one knows where dear a more ayatare pan. So I say our duty as judges and the oath that we swore before assuming office was not to uphold the laws of other nations or their case law. Our oath is to uphold the constitution and laws of the Republic of Ghana. Thus, we shall neither engage in legislative drafts and norm, accept the law-making powers of Parliament in order to substitute our wisdom for that of the lawmakers of supremizing foreign perceptions or priority and or normalcy on our laws and established social structures. We must therefore, as judges, avoid any extent of judicial activism that will mislead us into assuming the role of Parliament. Therefore, and Justice Kulendi, they have to saying, our laws are our laws. Our constitution is superior. Uko UK, Timi Ghana, and war. Some of them UK, US, Asia, China, no, and to me apply with our constitution. So why should we then be forced to apply to their case law and I said whatever? It was for wage Justice Kulendi, no akasa say we are rejecting homosexuality into the African was for a day. So I saw we ended to feel my gun no come on person me and freedom no ewo. Aha and I'm doing why it was for high Ghanatube. So one subscribe here, subscribe me a notification bell no send me in 72 now when you need to pass more snowy, snowy, see my crown.